Now, an estimated 5,000 people are right now camping in poor conditions at the border of Bosnia-Herzegovina, hoping to reach neighbouring Croatia. It's the so-called Balkan route into the EU. And as winter approaches, so do warnings of a looming humanitarian crisis. Hans van der Brelli reports now from the Bosnia-Croatian border.
This place is really dark. Electricity is not working on many of those floors. This place smells really bad. There are not enough toilets for those many hundreds of migrants and refugees having decided to sleep here. We are in the ruins of an abandoned students' dormitory in Bihać, a city in the northwestern part of Bosnia and Herzegovina, close to Croatia. Night by night, people start from this place here to cross illegally the external border of the European Union. But heavy-handed Croatian police sends many of them back to Bosnia. As a result, some 5,000 migrants are somehow stranded in this region, refusing to return to their country of origin and unable to enter the territory of the European Union. Up to 1,000 migrants and refugees live here in this abandoned building. This is a real scandal. A lot of the people here complain about alleged Croatian police violence. Wrong or not wrong, I don't know. I will talk to them to find out. Hans van der Brelli in Bosnia-Herzegovina for Euronews.
Well, let's get some more from our correspondent Hans van der Brelli, who's in Velika Kladuša on the border of Croatia and Bosnia. Good morning to you, Hans. We saw there in your report a dire situation. How has it been allowed to get that bad?
Well, it's quite an easy and quite a strange answer, Belle. Good morning. Actually, the Croatian authorities just pretended there is no problem for the last year. Actually, there were on a daily basis some 100, 250 to 200 migrants coming to Bihać, this place at the border, and nothing was done. So there's no accommodation. So the people trying to get across the border is closed, so they come back, and so they have actually their tents in the parks, and the local community gets angry. So this is the first point. Poor accommodation. There's a lack of accommodation. Right now we have 1,700 places available from IOM. This is fresh news from yesterday, but it's not enough. So 4,000 or 5,000 places are needed, and this will take some more weeks to, well, get managed by the international community. The second point is that we have a problem about decision-making here in Bosnia-Herzegovina. We have three entities, a Croatian entity, we have a Bosnian Muslim entity, and we have a Serb entity. And those three entities don't like each other. So it's a kind of not in my backyard policy. Every politician is saying, oh, no, it's not my fault, it's over there. And so everyone is saying, I will not build and give accommodation. I will not take decision on migrants. And so this is why no one took decision. And this is why we have the situation actually so bad today here.
And Hans, what about these reports of violent clashes between the migrants and police forces? Have you seen any sign of that?
Well, violent clashes, yes and no. Let's speak about the green border. I mean, the migrants try to get illegally into European Union territory, and there is police control over there. There's one amazing point. The huge number of migrants, I spoke to maybe 100 of them right now yesterday, telling me that they were beaten very, very heavily by Croatian police, and that their phones were smashed. So I checked with Croatian police. They told me that is not true, and we are not using violence to push them back. Well, we have two versions, two perspectives. I asked Frontex, the agency in charge of border surveillance of the European Union, to confirm or not confirm. They gave us pictures. I mean, it takes two to tango when it comes to clashes and violence. And there are people smugglers over there in the Croatian side, on the Croatian side of the border. And so they have an airplane, Frontex, and we have actually some evidence about those people smugglers being there and waiting for the groups incoming from this place here on the Bosnian side. So there is a conflict, and the migrants, they want to go on, so they use their force to go on. And we have Croatian police using their force to push them back. But said this, actually we still have a humanitarian problem because the Croatian police seems to be too much heavy-handed on the migrants while pushing them back.